Breaking news, here's some truth. I think blue lives matter too. I think good cops will not shoot, long as you don't break the rules. Hey.
Okay, here we go. First trail for Hike for Blue. Just left the parking lot back there. Hit number Trailhead 1. So right now I'm recording on my phone because Murphy's Law has been testing me today. So I was going to charge the drone controller, the remote, on the way to the trail. And it was the wrong adapter. I thought it was just a typical Samsung, charger, and it was not the case. So, no big deal. I tried to stop at Fry's to pick up a charger cord, and they weren't open yet. So, just said, heck with it. I'll deal with my video camera, little Sony handheld. Well, that's not the case either, because apparently all of the SIM cards that I have aren't formatted for it, which I don't know how, because one of them came with it. But we're gonna make this happen anyway. We just came up on this. We're gonna do Little Lake Creek Loop, and then it's gonna circle back and we're gonna end up coming out this way. It's roughly 13.6 miles altogether. And we're hiking for blue. Does anybody know what these are? I'm pretty outdoorsy, but I don't know anything about anything when it comes to eating plants. Anybody know? Drop it down in the comments below. It actually is pretty nice out. Ended up being the perfect day for this. At least down here under all these trees. These trees are making it pretty shady, blocking that sun for me. I think my truck said 88 the last I looked at it before I got out. So 88 degrees down here in the shade. Doesn't feel like 88, that's for sure. I'm no weatherman, but there's a nice breeze coming through. Pretty comfortable. Already working up a little bit of a sweat, but we're doing it. With my current camera predicament, I was wondering how I was gonna make a decent video. That way I wouldn't get any trolls, saying, oh, he just went out and took a few videos and then went back to his truck. No, we're doing 13.6 miles all the way. We're showing up and we're showing out. So I've got an app, Life 360, so gonna go into that and see if it'll save all my all of my routes that I've taken. I don't know if that's strictly a road kind of locator or what. I wouldn't think so. I mean, it located me at the trailhead, even though, I mean, I know that was a parking lot, but we'll see. I'm no detective, but I'd say that tree was on fire. Oh Lord, there's a fire. Absolutely gorgeous in here. I'd say I'd pick up a house and just set it in the middle, but then my wife would be like, no, because you're not gonna want to do the yard work. Nope, she's right. Definitely wouldn't want to maintain all this yard work. No, the camera's showing me all by myself. Now, do not hike by yourself without someone knowing where you are. Right? My wife has that Life 360 app on my phone, and I have it on hers, so we can locate each other if need be. If she were to get in a car accident, or if I were to get bit by a snake and not show up to the house at a certain time that she's expecting me back, do not hike without somebody knowing where you're going. All right, there's Mother Nature can sneak up on you, and we wouldn't want that to happen to anybody. So take a buddy if you can. But good, and you?
All right.
Right on. Perfect day for hiking. But anyway, yeah, take a buddy if you can. You know, share the experience with that person. Like you just saw that family go by. It's nice to see the kids out here. You know, nowadays you hear a lot of kids wanting to stay inside. Oh, it's too hot, or it's too cold, or I'm bored, or man, get out. Life is an adventure. The world's too amazing not to go out and see it. There we go. Look at that. And we're just getting started. We're only about 25 minutes in or so. So all my water's pretty much topped off still. Otherwise, if I had an empty bottle, I'd fill up. I've got a Life straw. Use a Life straw to filter out all the bad. Hey, all you hikers out there, back me up on this. For anybody that's new to hiking, watch out for stuff like this. These are called widowmakers. All these dead plants leaning over, or maybe some dead twigs up in the branches that aren't attached any longer, fall over and knock you out if you're lucky. That's why they call them widowmakers. Don't do it. Walk around it if you can. Now, some of you may be asking, what is Hike for Blue? Well, nowadays it seems like everybody wants to march for something. So I guess this is my version of my march. Only I'm not doing it in crowds that are vandalizing small business owners. I'm not doing it getting into use of forces. All right. So I'm hiking. And I'm appreciating Mother Nature while I do it. Support the blue. All right. This is I guess my response back to, or my opinion about defunding the police. Go out there and support the blue, y'all. Hike for them, march for them, go to their fundraisers. Without rules, it would just be chaos. The Purge. Just funny because I've never actually seen that movie. I've just heard a lot about it. I should probably watch it if I'm gonna start referencing it, huh? But that's what Hike for Blue is. Support the blue. Don't defund them. So I just looked at that Life 360 app I was telling you about to track my movement along this trail, and it seems to be working just fine. According to that, I'm about a mile in, but it is outlining my trail, so that's good. After I figure out how to video edit that and put it in the video, I will. Well, seeing a whole bunch of burnt trees out here. This must have been torched at one point to renew everything. But I don't know, that soot looks pretty fresh. I wonder if maybe something got hit by lightning or something. Fire jumped a little bit. I don't know, I'm not a fire investigator. But since we're on that, a little bit about me. My name's Ricky Pierce. I am a peace officer and a volunteer firefighter. I just graduated the police academy this past June. So I'm a boot. I'm a boot. But gotta start somewhere, eh? That's right. Currently on League City Fire Department, again as a volunteer. Marker 2. Right on. So I'm assuming this makes start a mile 2. But anyway, also I am currently on the Galveston County Sheriff's Office. Right now I work in the Corrections Division. And I test Tuesday for Patrol Division. Trying to get out to those streets. Keep my community safe. Try to make a difference. I am married. I've mentioned that already. Got 2 kids. They're still little, in elementary grades. But see, here are these purple things again, man. Curiosity's getting the best of me, y'all. Put it down in the comments if you know it. I know there's a method to testing if things are poisonous, but I just ate a burrito from Sonic, so I have no reason to test anything. Don't test anything unless you're absolutely 100% sure, y'all. If you're new to hiking, don't do that. It's risky. I mean, Sometimes people even think they know what it is and they're wrong. I saw a video, Into the Wild, I think it was. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember, but anyway, this guy was in this bus. He found a bus. You know, he made the bus his home out in the bush. And he had this book to tell him what plants were safe and what plants were not safe to eat. Well, one of the plants that were edible looked identical to one that was poisonous for human consumption. And he mistakenly ate that and ended up suffocating or starving or something. He couldn't ingest anything anymore. Like, it was just whatever he ate destroyed his insides. So again, don't eat anything unless you're absolutely 125% sure what it is. There's a method of like smushing it against your bare skin and letting it rest there for, 15, 20 minutes or something. If it irritates the skin, it's a pretty good indicator. Don't eat it, because it's only going to destroy your insides. So don't do it. Oh, look at that. Well, that would be worth drinking, huh? Purifying, at least. A lot better than that stagnant pond back yonder. Sound the floor, y'all. Sound the floor. Hoo-wee. Got some nifty gates up. I'm assuming just to make sure there's no motorized vehicles on this path, this trailhead. What is this? Hiker trail. Oh, look at that. Oh, no bicycles either? Man. Look at this. Maintenance trail, maybe. All right, let's keep going. We just stumbled upon this, y'all. A little bit of an obstacle here. Y'all be careful when you're out there by yourself on stuff like this, okay? Twist an ankle or break an ankle, Lord forbid. Or slip on a wet log. You're gonna have quite the time getting back to your vehicle or trying to explain to emergency personnel where your exact location is. Not to mention how they're gonna get to you, because they're gonna have to start hiking to get to you. You saw those gates back there. It's not like they can take a gator and throw you in the back of it. Just mind your surroundings. Man, look at these trees. Whew. Wow. That's cool. Right on. Looks like we're coming up on a fork in the road. West Fork Trail, Little Lake Creek. That's what we're doing. Little Lake Creek's gonna loop back around into Lone Star Trail. So LSHT, Lone Star Hiking Trail. Right on. So we're gonna keep going this way. That is our trail route until it circles back around into Lone Star Hiking Trail. All right, what do we have here? Oh, same thing. All right, here we go. This brings me to another point. Make sure you know y'all's trail. If you don't, make sure you've got access to maps, or a map, not maps is in the app. I don't care what you use. Just make sure you've got something to go off of. Because right now, I think I'm cutting back too early. So I'm gonna pause this and refer to my maps. Make sure I'm going the right way. Stand by. All right, great news. Oh, watch your step. Great news. Maps, my GPS has me going the right way. I did not turn back too soon. The trail just did a funky curve. But we are good. Still moving forward. Not to steal a quote from AT&T. There we go. Here we go. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. A to D moment. Man, this bee, y'all. This bee has been doing laps around me. I've been stung by a bee in forever. Got stung in the eyebrow once. We put toothpaste on it. Who would have thought? Toothpaste for a bee sting. All right. I think I'm about a third of the way through this. In total. Maybe. Be like 4.2 miles. Be a third, I think. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. I'm about a third of the way through. I have no idea. What do you got going on over here, man? Ooh. All right. Watch your step, y'all. Like back a little ways. When I pulled my phone out to record, I tripped up a little bit, stumbled. Watch where you're walking. Not only for tripping hazards, but a nice warm day like today. So those snakes might be laying out in the sun. To be honest, I'm surprised we haven't come up on one yet. now that I said it, I just jinxed it. So now I gotta be extra careful, right? I just saw somebody geocaching. Looked like a father-daughter. I can't verify that, but I'm assuming. And I was like, oh, y'all geocaching? And the gentleman was like, yes. For anybody that doesn't know what geocaching is, please check it out. Geocaching. But anyway, I was like, yeah, cool, man, right on. Beware muggles. Harry Potter reference for all you Harry Potter fans. Check this out. These are nice. Nice little stairs. Ooh, a balance beam. Feel like I'm in gymnastics. Never taken a day of gymnastics in my life. Well, I guess we had it in PE. I was still in school. I don't know, that doesn't count. I didn't have a choice. It's either that or fail it, right? You don't want to be that kid that fails PE. So I just realized I was a dum-dum. I said earlier I was a third of the way done. Because a third would have been like 4.2. That's if it was 12.6 miles. I just realized a little bit ago it's 13.6. So clearly math wasn't my strong suit. But I just checked Life 360 again. 5 miles in. So I'm moving right along. Big old dragonfly buzzing around. I don't know if the camera could pick that buzzing up, but that's what it was. Flag's taking a beating in these low overhead branches. Trying to concentrate on making sure it doesn't touch the ground and keep moving forward. But I keep bringing up Life 360 just because it's what I'm using to track myself. But I don't have a paid membership to that. I don't get paid to keep saying their name. It's just what I'm using. It's what I have at my disposal that I don't have to pay for. But other than that, we keep on going. Whew. These are starting to become more and more, seems like. This little incline. Right on. That's that first step, Doc. That's a real doozy. Alright, so we just stumbled up on this. I just ended up finishing my half my water. The water that was in my Camelback. So, and last I was able to check, I was past that 5 mile mark. This is the way we came. Little lake loop. That way, trail to Lone Star. So this is where I think we start doubling back, because it's been about halfway. So I'm gonna start going this way and follow the trail markers, little orange things. But I'm gonna go a couple minutes, check the map, make sure I'm headed off in the right direction. Nice little bench area for a little lake. I'm assuming that's what this is. I don't know for sure, but it would make sense. All right, let's keep going. Double check the GPS. So apparently I was able to check that, tracking my movement, and apparently I'm just past the 6 mile mark. Signs are all over the place. Makes you think they don't want motorized vehicles on these trails. But yep, so I mentioned that I just finished the water in my Camelback, and that was half my water. I had just over 2 bottles of water in there, so I got this bottle left and that bottle left, but I'm on the turn heading back towards my truck, so I got plenty of water in there, and I got a life straw on me, so I'm not too worried about water. No, not at all. Surprised I haven't had to go potty yet. Starting to cool off though, but I don't know if you can see this hat, the bill of my hat. It's got water droplets on it. Sweat droplets. This hat is soaked. Like I just dipped it in a tub. But I didn't. There's no tub out here to dip it in. All you keyboard warriors are like, duh. That's alright, I can take it. Yep. Nice cushioned path. Some pine needles. Oh yeah. All right. Sunrise Trail. I think that's us right there. 5.1 miles. I think. Little Lake Creek. Huh. This goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. All right. Watch out for those widowmakers. Ooh-wee. Whoa. There's a hole there. Snag my foot. Mile 5. Now, I've actually gotten on a different trail, I believe. Pretty sure. Because like I said, I started to turn back already. So, that's not my mile marker. According to GPS, should be more or less just around 7. I feel like I've been on 7 forever. I don't know if I'm slowing down or what. But yeah. Roadblock ahead. I told my wife that this being my first hike for Blue, that this was going to be like a beta test of my gear. Well, we saw how that started when I first got here, but maybe it's a beta test for myself too, because I've noticed my pace is slowing down. So, but haven't sat down, haven't taken a break. We're going to keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Whew. All right, a bridge, check this out. That's nifty. Walk the plank. So, my dad jokes get worse as the day goes on. Just warning y'all. Somebody's missing their nuts. Walked out. Parking right there. You know what? I saw a gallon of water sitting next to one of those too. I didn't really think anything of it, but now I'm starting to think that it's a thing to leave like water or a snack at the beginning and end of trails for people that may have ran out, or 3.4 miles left. So that means we've gone 10 miles. 10.2 to be exact. Look at me trying to attempt math again. Didn't learn the first time. But yeah, I think that's a thing. Like maybe if somebody gets lost in the woods and they stumble upon a gallon of water and a jar of nuts, I don't know. There it is. 1 mile left to the parking lot, y'all. 1 mile left. Our hike is coming to a close. Until next one. I think the next one, I want to section hike Galveston Island. I believe Galveston Island to be 30 miles long, roughly 30 miles. So I'll break that up in at least 2 sections. On one of my 3-day weekends. maybe in October. But I need y'all's help. I can't go live or utilize YouTube Live yet. I need 1,000 subscribers. So that's where y'all come in. I need y'all to subscribe, and I need y'all to share the heck out of this video to get us started. Think of it as like an education. You know, we're educating people about the hike for Blue. So need y'all to subscribe and share the heck out of it. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I can utilize the live feature, and we can make cool surprise announcements, or shout outs, or answer questions, or any of that fun stuff. So let's do it. Let's reach that 1,000 subscriber goal. Coming up to the very first fork in the road when we first started. The very first fork. We went that way when we started. And from there, we went right. Just like I said, we're coming back on the left side. That means we're coming up to the parking lot pretty soon. So we gotta finish strong. I see a vehicle. We are complete. We did it. Brush truck. We have finished our first hike back to where we started. That's it. That's it right there, man. And we get to hang the flag. Done. Thank you, everybody that serves. Go Blue.